Hello, how are you? Today we are gonna solve the questions on sequence and series. We have 10 questions right now, and I think this is part one. I may upload the part two. Okay, so let's start with the questions. What the question first says: the find the sum of 17 terms of GP. Oh, AP, sorry, not GP. 17 terms mean number of times n is equal to 17. Okay, and next is where middle term is 5. Now we have been given the middle term and the number of times that we have to get the sum and calculate the sum. Sorry, here we have to simply multiply 17 into 5. This will be our sum, and let's calculate 17 into 5 means 170 divided by 2, or 17 into 5, it's the same thing. Okay, now let's calculate. So 170, 2, this is 16 8 time, and now this is 10. Now this suits 5 time. Okay, 85. So Sn is equal to 85. Okay, let's move forward. Now we have been given what the second term of a GP. Now what is second term of GP? It is simply AR. Means A2 is equal to AR. I can write here, which is equal to 9. Now we have also been given the fourth term of GP. Now this is 27. A4 is equal to AR cube simply, and it's 27. Now we have to find what? We have to find sixth term. Now what is sixth term here? It is AR power 5, right? Now simply do one thing. What is that? Divide A4 by A2. Now what is that? You will see right now. A4 is equal to AR cube, right? Uh, and divided by AR is equal to 27. I have to substitute the value here. Okay, divided by 9. Now I will cut this, cut this, cut this, cut this. R square, and this will be 3. Okay, so what will I get is R square is equal to 3. Okay, here we get this. Now R is equal to under root 3. This will be. Now we have what? We have R is equal to under root 3. We have R is equal to under root 3. Now we have to find sixth term, but for that we also have to find the value of A. Now for A, I will simply do one thing, which is I will take AR is equal to 9 as it is equal. So I will put the value of R, which is under 3. Okay, and this will be equal to 9. Now A will be is equal to 9 upon under 3. Now what I have to do, I have to simply find what? Okay, let's write the value of this first. It is 9 upon under 3. Now I have to find AR power 5. So let's find this. 9 upon under 3 at the place of A. Okay, now at the place of R, I will take under 3. It will have power 5. Now let's solve this. 9 upon under 3 multiply by, if I'll solve this, I will get what? It would be 9 under 3. Okay, so let's cancel this out and we will get our answer 81. So A power 6 is equal to 81. Okay, so let's move forward. Now this is a very simple question if you understand it. first three terms of GP. Okay, this is A1. Sorry, it's not A1. Let me check them. Is G1 is equal to x plus 10, G2 is equal to x minus 2, okay, G 3. I will take this as x minus 10, okay, this is x plus 10, sorry. Now I have to find two things. What are they? First is common x, and second is the value of common ratio. Now we know one thing, that in GP, G3 upon G2 is equal to G uh, 2 upon G1. Okay. So now when you will solve them, if you will place this value here, and here, and this value here, you will get the value of x is equal to 26. Okay. Now I have to solve for a common ratio. What I have to do? Simply uh, x minus x plus 10. If I substitute the 26 at the place of 10, this will be 36. And if I substitute 26 at the place of x minus 2, so I will get 24. Okay, and divide 24 by 36, which will be the value of r, and you will get 2 upon 3. Okay, so here 2 upon 3 is the value of r. Okay, let's move forward. Pretty simple plus tricky question. Okay, now what we have been given, the time term of an epi, let's say T10 is q, and q term of epi is 10. Find, sorry, I have written this incorrect. It is actually find T10 plus q. Now the case is simply, sorry, the case is simple here. It is very simple. Now what I have to do, simply remember one thing, that if T10, sorry, not 10, if Ta is equal to B and Tb is equal to A, okay, then Ta plus B is equal to 0. So definitely this will become equal to 0, which will be its value. Now this is another tricky question. Now what we have to do in this, we have been given this blah blah blah, blah, and we have to find the value of n. Now I can also write this as 95 upon 100. So I can equate 95 to this and 100 to this. Okay. So notice one thing, that what is in the numerator is the arithmetic sequence, or arithmetic progression, you may say, that is of the odd numbers. And remember that when it is a case of odd numbers, then the Sn is equal to n square. Okay, but here, okay, let's solve. I will tell you what I want to say. And if I want to solve the same for this, which is, I think, even numbers. Okay, so for even numbers, Sn is equal to n in, into n plus 1. Okay, now let's solve. Okay, if I put these values here, now n square upon, if I place this in instead of this, I will get n to n plus 1. Okay, so this is 95 upon 100. Okay, now cross multiply, right? If you will cross multiply, you will get something like this: 100 n square is equal to 95 n square plus 95 n. Okay, now what to do next? Simply take this here. When you will take this here, you will get 5 n square. Okay, This will be equal to 95n. Okay. Now cancel this, and you will get n is equal to 19. Okay. This is the answer over here. Now, this is pretty simple question. Now notice it is asking for how many terms of the series make the sum 90. Now series is this, and if I notice, this is the arithmetic progression. Okay, so what's happening is here, it is, if I take the common difference will be 2. Okay, and if I take a will be what? A is going to be minus 8. Now we have formula. What is the formula? Sn is equal to n upon 2 and 2a, okay, plus n minus 1 into t. Now put these values here, okay. Now we have been given the Sn also, which is equal to 90. Now put the 90 here, and let's put the values, and we have not been given, we have to find that, okay. uh, Instead of a, I'm going to write minus 8, so this will be minus 16 plus n minus 1. Now instead of b, I'm going to write 2. Okay, now the work has been made easier for me. I have to simply do what? For example, if I given this 2 to this and this 2 to this, so this will become minus 8, this will become 1. Okay, let's move forward. uh, this will become 90 is equal to n into minus 8. Oh sorry, we do not have enough space here, so let's manage. Minus 8, okay, plus n minus 1, right, into n, right. Now let me do one thing. I am removing this because we don't have enough space, as I already declared. Now let's solve this here. uh, this is equal to 90. Let me clear you this. Now minus 8, oh no. Now minus, let me solve this. This will become, I think, n square minus 9n is equal to 90. Okay, let me check this 90 here. Okay, this will become n square minus 9n minus 90. Now what are the, let's factorize it. Now how can I factorize it? Let me find the numbers. Okay, now two numbers that make the sum 90, sorry, make the sum minus 9 and make the product minus 90. Okay, so what can be these two numbers? Think for a moment. If you have taken the answer right, that would be n square minus 15n plus 6n, okay, minus 90. Okay, now here you will get n, uh, sorry, if you will simplify this, you will get n minus 15, and you will get n plus 6 is equal to 0. Now let me clear you one thing. First, may I rub this because we don't have enough space. Okay, now we get the two values of uh, n, which is first is minus 6 and second is minus 15. Now minus 15 here is the correct value, And this is the correct value because we know that number of terms can never be negative. So how can this be minus 6? Definitely the answer is gonna be 15. Now we have other question, which is nth term of GP. Sorry, not GP, AP is 7n minus 5. Okay, 7n minus 5. The sum of first terms. Oh no, we have not been given sum of how much first terms. Now let's assume that we have to find the sum of first 16 terms. So I think you remember the formula. Sn is equal to n upon 2 a plus an. Okay, for first term I would do one thing. What is that? I would put uh, 7 n, the value of n is 1. Okay, minus 5, right? Now 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. A1 is equal to 2. Okay, here I write. Okay, and let me highlight this because this is a value to remember. Now we have to find the 16th term because we want to find the sum of 16 terms. Okay, A16 is equal to what? Let me put the 16 in front of instead of n, or substitute 16. Here is 16 minus 5. Now let me calculate this. Uh, Now 7 tens 70, and if I add 42 in that, that would become 112, I think. Okay, or let me multiply this officially. 7 into 16, 7 6 is 42, and 7 1 is 7. This would become 11, and I'm right, this is 112. 112 minus 5 is equal to 107, and that's the value. Now simply I have to put these values in the equation. Okay, so let me put these right. A was 2 plus uh, this is 107. Okay, now this would become this. Uh, this is 109 divided by 2 into n. Okay, sorry, 16. Let me multiply this. Now this will. Oh no, I am doing biggest mistakes here, right? Let me solve this. This I haven't put 16 here, so I'm putting it here. This will become 8. Now 8 into, if I add them, this would become 109. Now 8 into 109 means 800 into 72. If I am right, that would this would become 872, which would be the correct answer. Let's move forward. Right. Uh, what we have been given, the sum of an AP, okay, Sn, is given by the formula 2n square plus n. Okay. Now what we have to find? We have to find first term and the common difference. Oh no. Uh, for first term, I would do one thing. S1 is equal to 2 into 1 square plus 1. I will substitute the value 1. Now remember one thing, that this is a property of the sequencing series in arithmetic progression, that S1 is equal to A1 always. Now what the answer I am getting here, I think this would be 3. So this would be the value of an. And to remember this thing, let me highlight. Okay. Now let me find the S2. You will understand what I'm doing. Okay. You will understand it later. S2 is equal to 2 into 2 square plus 2. Now this would be 8 plus 2, which would be 10. Okay. Now we notice one thing. S2 is equal to A1 plus A2, which is equal to 10 here. Now we have the value of A1, which is 3, and plus A2 is equal to 10. Now A2 is equal to 7. Okay. Let me highlight this thing, right? Now, for finding the common difference, we have to subtract a1 from a2. Okay, so let us see. A2 is 7 and a1 is 3. This would be equal to 4. Okay, so we got the difference, common difference, which is equal to 4. Here you get your point. Okay. Let's move forward. Now we have an HP. Okay, sorry, it's not an, it's a HP. Uh, we have HP. What? It's saying 239, 2.37. Now, what is 2.39? It is first term. And what is 2.37? It's second term. Now, I have to find the 40th term. It would be a lengthy process. Now, what do I need to do is that convert this into AP, arithmetic progression. In AP, this would be known as this will be A1 is equal to 39 upon 2 and A2 is equal to 37 upon 2, right? Now I have A1, okay? I have N, which is 40, and I do not have common difference. When you will find the common difference, we will get what? A2 minus A1. And if I subtract 27 upon 37 upon 2 and uh, 39 upon 2, what I'm gonna get? I think it would be minus 2, right? So now we have D also. What we have to find now? A plus 40 minus 1 into D. D is minus 2 here. Okay. Uh, Now do this thing. This is A40. Okay. If this is A40, so I need to put the value of A, which is 39 upon 2, and this would become 39 into minus 2. Okay. Now take multiply and take the LCM. Let me do this. Let me equalize it. Okay. Now 39 upon 2 plus if I multiply 39 into minus 2, what would I get? Think. Uh, I think I would get 78 if I am right. Sorry, 78, which would be in minus, not in plus. Okay, let me write this here. Now 239 minus 78. Okay, further solving, we would get, sorry, we will get, I'm not good at English at all. This is minus 39 upon 2. Okay, when I will convert this in HP, I will get 2 upon minus 39. Now 840 equals to minus 2 upon 39, which is our correct answer over here. Let me highlight this. Okay, let us move upwards. Oh, 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 oh. This is one of the easiest questions of my life. Now, what is this? Which term of the GP, uh, 8 power minus 1, 4 power minus 1, 2 power minus 1 is 32? Now, an, sorry, I'm not considering n, I'm considering gn because it is GP, right? Uh, a, sorry, GP equal to 32. Now, for this, we need to get some information over here. Common ratio here would be what? I think, but not I think. Let's find this. 1 upon 4 upon 1 upon 8, right? Uh, yeah, I get the common difference, which would be 2 actually. If you solve it, you will get this, right? Let me highlight this thing. Now move downwards, okay? I know my content is not that good and you may not understand what I'm saying, but with the passage of time, you will understand. Okay, so R is equal to 2. Now A is 1 upon 8. A is 1 upon 8. Let me find AN, which is equal to 32. Sorry, G2 and GN, which is equal to 32. Now I will put some values. AR n minus 1 equal to 32, and this is 8, 1 upon 8, and this is 2 power n minus 1, right? Let me rub these things because they're disturbing me. Okay, uh, yeah, so let's move on. These are equal to 33 and 32. Okay, let me convert this into 2 power 3. Okay, and if I will get this upwards, I will get 2 power minus 3. Okay, now 2 power minus 3 into 2 power n minus 1, right, is equal to 32. Now do one thing. What would be that? 2 power minus 3. Add this into this and make this a one term. Now you will get n minus 4. Okay, now this is 32. I can also write it as 2 power 5. Okay. Now we have equalized them, right? If the bases are same, then we can equalize the powers. This is the rule of mathematics. N minus 4 is equal to 5. N is equal to 9. This would be our final answer. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I may upload part 2, and also tell me that did you like my video in English? I should continue uploading in Urdu.